Alright guys, I'm back. Dom from Delta Squad is back here for part 4 of our Skyrim walkthrough. Okay, so first we're just going to save, and by the way, we are in the middle of Before the Storm. We just talked to the guard and he let us into Whiterun. Now we're going to go up to Dragon's Reach, which was a little walk away, and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Alright, so first, guys, I delete a lot of my autosaves. And then I just have a regular save. That way, it's just not so much memory. Alright. Alright, so you just want to continue on here.
But we must have more swords for the
Alright, and if you want to sell stuff, guys, I usually go to her and then, what have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything.
Alright, and she usually has some good stuff here, too. Alright, so anyway, I just sold a lot of stuff in my last video in part 3. So we're just gonna keep on going over here.
I breathe now in ruin and reshape this land with fire. Old friend, patron of it.
Also, guys, what I really recommend is before making like a major decision in the game, what you usually want to do is just obviously like save. Alright, and that way if you don't like the outcome of that decision, you can just revert back to the save and choose the other option. Alright.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving
I just think we
visitors.
need more information before we act.
Alright, let's go with the top one.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I don't really think it matters which option you choose, though.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Let's choose that one.
Ismir Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus?
You sort of just have to let them talk it out.
Strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Alright, guys, so that is Before the Storm. Now we're on Bleak Falls Barrow.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright guys, now you can like keep on talking to him, but you really don't need to. Alright, now how do you enchant weapons and armor?
Student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Alright, so that was a really good brief explanation of what the enchanting thing does. Alright, so we'll just look at what he has real quick. Alright, the soul gems. That's really what you need to enchant. But first what you're going to need to do.
To Bleak Falls Barrow with
Alright, we'll just take a quick look at this real quick.
neither of
Alright, so I don't have anything to disenchant, but you can like pick an item you want to enchant. Alright, I don't really have any enchantments or soul gems. But when I do, I will come back and I will show you guys how to use that, alright? And obviously you have the alchemy lab here.
You'll be rewarded.
Alright, and I don't I don't have any ingredients, but yeah. Alright, when I get ingredients I will use the alchemy lab just to show you guys you know, what to do and stuff like that. Now the enchanter I am pretty good at. The alchemy lab thing I'm not so good at, but yeah, I'll look up a couple potions which I can make for you guys just to show you guys, you know, a couple of good ones. So I think you can make like your own health potions and stuff. So, you know, it's good if you wanna, like if you don't have any health potions but you have the ingredients to make one. That's usually quite helpful.
Damn those bring me.
Alright, so like I said before, we're going to see maybe if I can find a quicker way to travel to the Bleak Falls Barrow. And it turns out you have Riverwood right here, and then you could go like up towards here and maybe climb that mountain. Or else you could go to the Pelagra farm and maybe you can reach yourself over there. Now it seems like the easier way would probably be to go from the farm and then go like over here. Alright, cause I think if you go to Riverwood, there will be too many rocks and it'll just be too hard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Whiterun Stables actually, which is right next to the farm. I'm actually going to just steal a horse and then just run off with it. Now stealing a horse, you know, you do get caught like most of the time doing that. Alright, so it's not recommended every time if you don't want to you know, have a bounty and stuff like that. Sometimes you can get away with bounties, you know, and sometimes you just can't. Alright, so before I do that, I'm gonna save it in case, you know, they kill me or something, which usually they don't, but in case, like, you know, they just start attacking me out of nowhere. Alright, and I'm going to steal the horse. And then it'll say that I have a certain bounty or something. Usually. Alright. Alright, so that time it didn't. But, you know, the most annoying part about this, though, guys, are these mountains. Alright, they are annoying. And sometimes it takes forever just to find a way up there. Alright, but so far it seems like over here, oh wow. Now we have these wolves to take care of. Usually they'll go away though. Alright, let's see. Over here. Yeah, and I know what I'm doing here looks a little weird, alright? But you know, guys, there have been times where I'm not lying. My horse will literally climb the rocks, and it's weird the way it works. It just does. It's obviously a really bad glitch, but it just, you know, it works, and it's weird how it does work, but it just it works. So we're just gonna climb down here really slowly. All right. I'll go around, and usually there will be an opening, so just Go over here. Alright. Here you go. Maybe this is an opening over here. Oh wow, okay. A lot of giants over here. Alright, like I said guys, these mountains are annoying. You know, you gotta sort of mess around with them and yeah, you know, you just gotta try from all these points of views and stuff and see which one's the best. Alright, so far it looks like this is a good way right here. And I'll bring it up on my map so you can see it. Alright, and like I said before, this was the way to go. Alright, right here. Maybe you see a little opening. Alright, so here we are guys at Bleak Falls Barrow. Alright, I think there are going to be a couple of enemies to fight, but I'm not sure. Now guys, if you steal this horse, when you get off it, it might try and run away. Sometimes I've had that happen. Alright, yeah, it just will. Especially when there are enemies around. It will just, try and do that. Alright. Ooh, take that greatsword. Alright. Remember, like I said, always try and loot these guys. Take what they have. Alright. I'm gonna go kill this guy real quick. Alright. A lockpick. Hunting bow, and that's really all you had that was valuable. Alright. And also guys, I'm going to start upgrading my speech skill first. That way you guys can see that, if you upgrade it, you can, increase the amount that people will give you for your weapons, like when you sell it and stuff. Alright guys, well, that is the end of part 4, and subscribe for part 5 and all of our other videos.